Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this smoked out champagne-y pink smoky eye. I absolutely love it. If I had somewhere to go right now, trust me, I'd be going there, but I got nowhere to go right now, so I'm about to jump in the shower and take all this off because that's what I do. I just waste makeup. I absolutely love how this look came out, so I really hope you guys do too. So without further ado, if you want to see how to get this makeup, then please keep watching. I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with some concealer. I'm going to be using the NYX HD Concealer, which I did mention in one of my latest videos. I mentioned it in my chit chat, get ready with me, and I really love this concealer for reasons which I've already stated, but it's just really a nice consistency. It's very smooth and it's very full coverage without looking very cakey. And I do have oily eyelids, so I am going to need to set that, and to set it I'm going to be using the banana powder from Ofra. To start the transition on my eyes, I'm going to be going in with Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. 9 times out of 10 I'm always using this first as a transition, or as a base for the transition color, because to be honest this isn't much of a transition color for me, but it's really good at laying down a base. To deepen that a little bit, I'm going to be going in with Deep Skin from Morphe. I don't really even know what I'm going to be doing today, but I'm going to be doing something. Next, I'm taking Caramelized from Morphe, which is another favorite of mine. And I'm taking this on a little bit more of a tapered brush and focusing that in the crease on top of the other colors that I've already applied. Except this time I am going to be making a little bit more of a V on the outer corner. Like I've said before, don't worry about it if you get a little messy or if your eyeshadow tends to stray towards the outside. You can always clean that up at the end. For my Morphe 35T palette, I'm going to be taking this color down here, which is a very nice deep taupey grayish brownish color, and it's just going to be perfect for the outer corner to deepen it and to kind of layer it before I put the black. I haven't used this palette in a hot minute, so I figured it was time to break it out again. And again, this color is just going to be going right on the outer corner. I do like to layer it and just go from lightest to darkest, just because that's what I feel gives you the most seamless application, and that looks really clean too. It doesn't just look like you went from light shadows to just completely dark. There's a gradual transition, which is really nice. Quick tip, if you have hooded eyes or even slightly hooded eyes like I do, try to always keep your eyes open when you do your makeup. Us hooded eye girls usually don't have a lot of lid space to work with, so it's really difficult if you try to close your eyes and you try to pack on the color and then open it and notice that the color is not there. Try to keep your eyes open, and it's something that I still struggle with because I always want to close my eye, but I just have to remember that I can't, because if I do, then when I open my eye, like, that can cause the color on my lid to transfer, or it can just completely ruin the makeup that I have going on. So try to keep your eyes open is what I'm trying to say. I'm telling you, it will make the world of a difference in your outcome. I'm going to be taking Corrupt by Makeup Geek, which is just the blackest black eyeshadow that I own, and I'm just going to be putting that on the outer corner in a V shape. Taking the Morphe M505, I'm just going to blend that in a little bit more, just to create a little bit more diffusion. Next, I'm just going to be taking this eyeshadow from NYX, which is a prismatic shadow in the shade Girl Talk. Spray a little bit of Fix Plus to make the color a little bit more intense. And obviously, this is just going to be going on my lid. I'm going to move on from the eyes and go into just the rest of my face. So I'm going to start cleaning off the fallout because I do have a good amount. Okay, so really quickly, I did do my wing. I put mascara on, and for mascara, I use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and then I put on some lashes. I'll have everything I used listed down in the description box, so make sure you check that out. So jumping straight into the face, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm trying to get through with all of these little sample size thingies. I personally don't like travel size things or even little sample size things. Honestly, I don't travel much, so it's not like I need them, and I just feel like there's such a hassle like in my drawers. I just don't like them. So I just want to get through them, so I'm going to be using this little guy, which, I mean, very literally, he's very tiny. But you only need a little bit of this product, which is pretty good. For foundation, I'm going to be using the CX1 Invisiwear foundation in the shade F300. I did mention this in my favorites video. I absolutely love this foundation. It's amazing. Honestly, like, it's becoming my holy grail. And I'm just going to be blending that in with my Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm going to go in and do my brows off camera just because I do want to save some time. Plus, I already have a video on how I do my brows. I'll be sure to link it down below, so make sure you check that out. For concealer, since I already have it right here, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Concealer in the shade Beige. And blending that out with the Real Techniques sponge. To set the under eye area, I'm going to be taking some of the Ofra Banana Brush on the Real Techniques setting brush. I don't normally set the rest of my face, but I do set the parts of my face that tend to get most oily. I'm going to be taking a black eyeliner and just lining my waterline. For the under eye area, I'm just going to be using a little bit of black and brown and mixing it together. The ones that I used on my crease, and then I'm just going to be putting that on the bottom just to smoke it out. To add a little bit more dimension to the rest of my face, I'm going to be contouring today using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. For blush, I'm just going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. I'm loving this blush, and it is really, really pigmented, but so you have to be really careful with it. Because a little goes a long way. I'm going to be using Shimma from Makeup Geek. It's an eyeshadow, but I absolutely love it as a highlighter as well. It's like a double threat. So I'm also going to be putting some of this on my inner corners just because I did forget to apply an inner corner highlight. And I'm going to be putting that on my brow bone as well.